revert back to this because I've got to get to verse 11. So, and don't read it. Don't you dare. Get back to verse 1. In those days, John the Baptist. Well, I want to say today, Chad Rasmussen. In those days, John the Baptist. Today, Philip Ward. Today, Stuart McCamey. Today, Elliot Chipman. Today, what did the writer of Hebrews say? I love Hebrews. What did the writer of Hebrews say? He said, today, if you will hear his voice and not harden your heart as they did in the rebellion, then implied and inferred later in that passage, you will enter his rest. But what does the writer say later on in chapter 4? He talks about the word, the word, the word, the word. He said the word of Yahweh, the Rhema word, the Holy Spirit infused word, the now word, the right now word. The word today is living and active, and it's sharper than any two-edged sword. It's able to divide asunder the soul and the spirit and the joint and the marrow. It discerns the very inner part of what you think, every motivation, every desire that you have. He's a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. And it says, and everything is open and exposed and visible to Yahweh, to whom we must give an account. The word is alive, and it's able to cut through some of the junk that many of you are living out in your life on a daily basis. Aren't you tired? Don't you get tired of the mental gymnastics that are going on in your mind and the emotions of your soul? Would you just like to get some relief? Oh, I can tell you, start with the presence and then move to the passion, and then you'll see the power of the word of Yahweh manifest in your life. The word of his power, the word will not return void. For that which it was sent